work so much, even girls would start to notice your grind. Like, imagine right now, they don't even know that you're working, that you're doing something. They see you as some weirdo. But like 5 to 6 years down the line, they're gonna stay in their hometown. They're gonna have the same jobs. They're still gonna be beautiful, but it's gonna be gone by time. By you, like, grinded all that shit. Now you go out and you have some money. You go some buy some clothes. You look shiny, right? You just here in your prime. They notice it. Now they want to get into your pants. And these three rules will give you the biggest boost of productivity. Like, I'm a living proof. I become 4 times more productive in the span of 1 year. I want to give you exactly that, but a bit faster. So please, bro, lock in. Watch this video with full screen. Put it in 2x speed if your attention span is fucked. And let's start with focus. Like, everyone gets wrong about focus. They think focus is a magical term that, that appears if you work hard or something like that. People don't understand this, but it's so simplified and it's so easy when you actually find out what is focus. There are two terms. Focus is just single tasking. Focus is the ability to concentrate on a singular task for as much as possible without getting distracted. It's nothing but just avoiding multitasking. But just, understanding what's the crucial task now and just double down on it. The other thing that is, focus works as a multiplier. Why wouldn't it focus? You always thought about it. How do we get it? And what will it actually give us? Let's talk about it, because focus is not a binary. Like, it's not that you're focused or not. Either you have it, either you don't. No, it's on a scale. It's how focused you are. And now, like, when we come up to the scale, let's imagine three people. Like, focus works as a multiplier, remember. Charlie Morgan showed it perfectly. Three guys. First one, he has 10 units of time, 2 units of focus. Like, all of those guys have 10 units of time. Because we all have 24 hours on the clock, right? So, 2 units of focus multiplies. So, he has 20 units of productivity. This is what he got by focusing. Like, at least he's not trading his time over money. At least he's not doing 1x return. Second guy has 4 units of focus. Now he learned a bit. He started single tasking and he understood that, how to give up distractions, how to do this stuff. So he got 40 units of productivity, bro. 2x more productive than that guy. Right off the bat, just 2 units. Now, third guy, he has 10 units of focus, maximum amount. He has 100 units of productivity, 5 times more than the first guy and 2.5 times more than the second guy. You can ask me how those numbers are related. And are those numbers real? Yes, they fucking are. Those numbers, those discrepancies, they're in the business, bro. This ain't even a conversation. Like, imagine you're able to do deep work for 2 hours a day, every single morning. Like, even if you're starting from scratch, even if you're intermediate, even if you're advanced or you have some business going on, bro. Everyone should have it. Okay, well, understood. It's about single tasking, but you need to learn how to work deeply. I've just mentioned it, but deep work is that hard, creative, demanding task that cannot be delegated or automated. And it actually moves the needle in your business. Imagine a task you've always postponed. Like, you knew this was actually going to move the needle. But you always thought, it's a bit hard. I'm comfortable with doing this task. Like, it's easy. Some editing, No, you have to do that task because that will actually move you towards something. Like doing the task that actually matters. There's on the contrary. There's shallow work. You always do shallow work. You live shallow life. You do things that don't matter, but you're comfortable with them. They don't bring you much results. They're not hard. You still have to do those tasks. But let's be honest, bro. That task is waiting for you. It is fucking making you money. Focus is a bit hard, not gonna lie. Getting actual focus is fucking hard. But when you get used to showing up and like doing the deep task by single tasking, you're achieving Zen. Because when you're systemizing the deep workflow, waking up every single day in the morning, first thing you do is like waking up, focusing. You choose the task and you always know what the task is. Like, you don't have to bullshit yourself. You don't even have to think about it. You wake up, you know it. To simplify it even more, you need to enter flow all the time. Like, do not think about it as some hard focus, concentration type shit. No, just think about it as a flow state. You know what flow state, right? It's the state when you lose the sense of time, when you're completely drowned into one task, and it gets you. You forget about everything around you. Like, that's the state when you're actually focused. You don't have to think about focus while you're in the flow. So why am I talking about it? Just enter flow. Just start some blog. Just start some task. Do it for 10 or 15 minutes and you'll enter flow. Because when you're like, the time when you're warming up, the time when you're getting into the task, 15 minutes gone, boom. Like, you're in. For how much you're able to hold the flow, will show you how focused you are. Hope you understood. Let's move to this next thing. That's an interesting one. Theory of relativity by Albert Einstein. How it works. I'm not a great physicist, so I'm just gonna explain it to you in a plain, stupid English. Like, every single object is relative to other object. They don't have a constant state. They're influenced by things they're close to. Imagine Earth and Moon. Like, Earth is gravitated a certain way. Its density, its speed, its like rotations, in what side it's rotating over like itself, and etc. etc. All of those metrics, all of those things are because Moon is close to us. Because Sun is close to us. All its size, its shape is relative to Moon and Sun. So if we remove Sun and Moon, it would change its size, it would change its shape, it would change its gravity, and it would start to move differently. And it would start to look differently. I guess if we remove Sun, we will just completely die. But that's not the point. It will find another thing that it's relatively close to, and it will change its shape, size for that. Because it doesn't have a solid state. If you put it in a vacuum, it's not static. Another example, a bit more plain. You're in a moving train. Its speed is 60 kilometers an hour. You look at a mirror and you see the speed of light and the speed of sound. Imagine that. It's moving towards you. Imagine train is moving to the direction of like speed of sound and the speed of light. You're static in a train, right? But the train itself is 60 kilometers an hour. So you perceive speed of light and the speed of sound 60 kilometers an hour lower because you're in a train, but you're static. So that speed is relative to the train you're moving in. Now, what am I leading to? Productivity is relative. And you're relatively productive to some things. Every single time we have different shape, different size. So you have the best relatively productive time. You have the best relatively productive place. You have the best relatively productive task. So you have to choose the best relatively productive state. You're different in the evening than in the morning, right? Don't you fucking think that you're the same throughout the day, that you can be executing tasks, same energy with same time, same commitment? Fuck no. You're different. If I tell you you can fuck a girl, you would be eager to every single time of the day, right? You don't fucking care. But if we're talking about work, it requires energy. So find a relatively best productive place. When you're having leverage point, imagine you're having maximum energy, you have maximum battery, you have maximum time. For most people, it's just morning because you wake up, you're recharged. You didn't spend it nowhere. You just have it inside. But as soon as you start scrolling, as soon as you start looking at something, as soon as you start like eating or I don't know, talking to your friends, going out, going to school, you lose it progressively. No wonder you come in the evening and you basically don't have brain points. You don't have enough energy to work. Like you felt that, right? You come home and you can't do that hard task. You literally can't. Like your brain does not allow you to. Fucking obvious. You fucked your brain throughout the day. You've given them so much tasks. It can do a lot of things, but it can't do this, especially when you need to do it high quality, especially when like you have to record a video and your success is directly correlated by how good video is. You can shoot videos by all means in the evening or in the midday, but the quality matters. The capacity of your brain. You're a lot sharper in the morning, so you would shoot a better video. Doesn't matter the volume. Do you get my point? So for me, it's in the morning. As soon as I wake up, I execute my hardest task. When you're relatively most productive, you have to eliminate the hardest task. For me, it's recording. For me, it's scripting. For most of the content creators, solopreneurs, it's just making content and putting it on the market. Like that's not complicated. And you need to find a place. Like I'm used to do it in my room. Have to pick the easiest place with no resistance. Like you wake up, you need to work straight away. You don't need to fight no resistance. When you see slightest resistance, like when you have to go to the cafe or you have to go to some place, have some office, bro, you've lost those points. You've lost those productivity points. Let's talk about the last thing. Procrastination of anticipation. Okay, that's interesting. You don't procrastinate just because of one thing. Actually, there are 6 types of procrastination. Procrastination of boredom, procrastination of uncertainty, procrastination of low value. I'll figure all types, but this doesn't matter. We're gonna talk about the most frequent one. Of anticipation. You've always had it, I swear to God. Like when you go to bed, you anticipate the next day. You think about next steps. You think about what work should you do. Like you spin all of those thoughts and you're stuck on that one task. Like it's fucking hard. It's fucking difficult. And you're like, damn, I should do it by tomorrow. I should wake up and smash it. But, this overwhelms you. And like when you wake up next day, you just don't do it. The perceived hardness of the task kills you by its own weight. It always happens because we always think work should be something hard. Work is that grind. Work is that unpleasant thing, Everyone works, but everyone doesn't like their work. So We associate it with bad stuff. We associate it with hardness. And of course, your brain is not doing what's hard. Of course, your brain wants some comfort, and you allow it to. You feed your monkey brain because you don't know how to fight procrastination of anticipation, bro. If you're hearing it for the first time, and if you're hearing all of that for the first time, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like, I'm gonna do extra productivity by using a lot more tactics, but that doesn't matter. I'm just gonna give you a result, just what you need. Click on the link below. Everyone just assumes work is work, and they want to have fun. Fun is not related to work, bro. We must change that. We must change the approach. Every single time your brain gets a trigger, work is hard. And so you postpone it, you avoid it. So when the volume gets ridiculously high and the deadlines are pushing you, you start doing some work because you're forced to. It's like at the school, you're seeing a lot of projects, you're seeing homeworks, just getting it on you. And you're like, not doing that because I have a deadline of 2 months or 1 month. But when it comes to deadline, you're completely ripping your ass off. Just a little example to get you understanding. Like, imagine a girl. She enters her first relationships. And the guy becomes a fucking creep. Fucking abusive, weirdo, stalker. All the bad things you can imagine. And she doesn't know it. Because she hasn't been to no relationships. As soon as she sees that, like, she tries to escape it. It's been a traumatic experience. Fortunately, it's all gone. And 2 years later, 1.5 years later, 10 years later, she's gonna enter another relationship, and then he's gonna remember the signs of that creep, that he left the trauma on her, that he would beat on her, bro. Every single time she meets a new boy, she sees a slightest sign of that guy. She just remembers it by what the new guy did, and he's completely turned off. Like, it's just a trigger in her mind that he was that creep. Now he is that creep too. Even if that guy is good. And she'll leave him. She's got a permanent trauma. She developed triggers. Your brain got triggers for working hard. Your brain simultaneously got triggers of things that hard, that you want to start running, that you want to go to the gym, that you wanted to run a marathon. I don't know. But all of those things, they've always been hard. And so you postpone it. And your brain started associating hard work with postponing it. What do you get on the outcome, bro? Always not doing that. So today we're changing that. First of all, remove the association, bro. Work is not hard. And all work is not work. You have to approach it with fun, first of all. Hard work is meaningful work. And it's not always hard, bro. Imagine you wake up and you don't have to make 3 videos. You don't have to script 4 videos, edit 1 video. No. You have to wake up. You have to just get up from your bed. You have to open your laptop. You have to look at your script. You just have to pull out your camera and put it on the stand. You just have to press the record button. And it starts going. Like, what am I leading to? You're just breaking the task into logical steps. You've always heard it, right? Like when you're running, like before you go to run and you face resistance, just pull out your headphones. Just turn on some music. Just put on your favorite shorts, favorite t-shirt, and your new sneakers. Just step up from your house. And it all happens by itself. Just start the process by doing the logical steps. Small steps that just feels effortless. And you're slowly starting actually doing the thing. Please, bro, always eat an elephant by a piece. Rome was not built in a fucking day. Use that mindset with every single task. Like, it always works. And if you feel resistance, use 5-minute rule. Just give yourself 5 minutes. Put a timer and actually just force yourself to work. I don't care how you feel. I don't care where you are. I don't care what you do. Bro, just sit down, put timer on 5 minutes and just work. Interesting thing is, when the timer is gone, you'll be absolutely free to decide if you want to continue or not. Like, in 99.9% of cases, everyone will continue because the resistance was just to start, was just to come up to the fucking desk. It ain't hard to work when you're basically working already. It's hard when you're not working and when you're laying in your bed and you think about working. How weird is that? And again, you have to remove the association that work is hard. Work is a meaningful part that gets you towards your goal. This is just a tool and the thing you have to do to get what you want. You're as an ambitious, purposeful man. You have to pursue something. You have to chase something. Whether it's sport or it's finance. Bro, you're moving towards something. I don't know. When I'm seeing work as something fun, as part of my day, as part of my life, I don't even look at it as something hard. When you've done it 1,000 times, it doesn't seem hard. I've been waking up 365 every single day, and I would do the same fucking task over and over again. How would I feel? I would not feel nothing. I would just feel fun because I'm recording new video. But I don't feel hardness. Like, I've done the same fucking thing over and over again. Like, that's the thing with, you need to be routine. Like, just be boring. Man, it's not the same rule with girls. You don't have to be boring with them. But work is not a girl. Here you have to be repetitive, boring as fuck. When you've done the same thing over and over again for like 2 weeks, you woke up, you did the same task. Slowly but surely, you will start to notice the connection in your brain. You will start to notice that, your body goes to the work table by itself. Like, it's just magic, but you start to do it because of the routine, not because of the discipline, inner power, motivation. Bro, you just go and do it. Use focus. Use theory of relativity. Always beat procrastination of anticipation. And you're gonna get so much done, even girls will start to notice. Like, if you wanna work with me personally, I'm gonna give you that a lot faster. You're gonna implement in your business and you're gonna 2x it immediately, bro. Click on the link below. Book a free call with me. We can talk about it, or you can watch video right here. Bye.